How's it going, everyone? So the third player we're going to look at for their top 30 visit for the Packers is interior offensive lineman Zak Zinter out of Michigan University. Now, Zak Zinter mainly played right guard, which is a position of need, especially with John Runyan leaving, and Sean Ryan kind of being on the fence. Like, we don't really know how good Sean Ryan could be. So as of right now, that is a position of need. So the Packers are bringing him in mainly because it is, once again, a position of need, and also because he is coming off of a significant injury that he sustained against Ohio State University in his senior year in November. So to start off, on the consensus draft board, he is the 9th overall best player at the interior offensive line position and overall 107th best overall. At one point, he was 46th best. And now he has dropped a bit because of that injury that he sustained in November with a broken leg. And at some point, he was considered potentially a late first round or early second round with how it seemed to be going into his senior year. And unfortunately, because of the injury, his draft stock has significantly dropped to where he could end up being potentially a 4th or a 5th round pick, or maybe a 3rd if a team wants to reach. But as of right now, he's kind of slated in the 4th or 5th round. So looking at Zak Zinter, some of the accolades he had, he is a unanimous first team All-American last year in his senior year. He was voted a captain by his teammates, and he was an all Big Ten selection, a consensus first team by the coaches and media. So he has a pretty good reputation. Looking over on PFF for his grades in 2023, he had a 76.6 offensive grade with a 75.8 run blocking grade and a 73.8 pass blocking grade. He allowed no sacks, no hits, and only 5 hurries. And looking throughout his collegiate career, he did play 4 years at Michigan University. So in 2020, he only played 214 snaps and had a 59.9 offensive grade with a 64.3 run block grade and a 39.6 pass blocking grade. But that was his freshman year. Not a great start, but it is his freshman year. Then in his second year, got to start at the right guard position, played 733 snaps, had a 66.1 offensive grade, so better, 67.2 run blocking grade, and a 60.5 pass blocking grade, so a lot better. He allowed 1 sack and 4 hits and 11 hurries for a total of 16 pressures in his second year and accounted for 4 penalties. In his third year, played 918 total snaps, had a 75.7 offensive grade, 74.9 run blocking grade, and a 77.4 pass blocking grade. So his first full season before his senior year, and he only allowed 2 sacks, 1 hits, and 6 hurries for a total of 9 total pressures and accounted for 4 penalties again. So got those pressures down and was a pretty good blocker overall. Then in 2023, as I stated, had a really good year and unfortunately sustained that broken leg. Now, according to his coach at the time, Jim Harbaugh, when he was coaching him over there at Michigan University, it was kind of the best case scenario for all things considered when breaking his leg. It was a clean break. So because it was a clean break, he was able to recover, or is able to recover, a lot shorter time than if it wasn't a clean break. Now, he's still rehabbing and getting back into the groove, but he feels pretty confident that he could be ready by rookie minicamp or at least training camp and shouldn't miss any time during the NFL season if called upon. So that's actually a good thing. Now, the Packers are bringing him in, of course, because breaking a leg is a significant injury, and they probably want to see with their doctors how he tests, how his rehab's coming along and all that, and how his leg's progressing. Because, well, potentially you could get a first, second rounder that was projected before the leg break in the deeper later rounds at 3, 4, or 5, which would and could be a draft steal. And the Packers are pretty good at drafting offensive linemen. So for looking at some of the strengths of Zak Zinter's scouting report, some of the strengths are he's very good use of hands in pass protection and run blocking, is a high IQ player, and identifies stunts and blitzes quickly. He has good play strength to anchor against bull rushers, very good grip strength at the point of attack, and good balance and body control to seal defenders. And some of the cons for him, well, he's recovering from a broken tibia and fibula that he suffered in November. He has average athletic ability, and he struggles with quicker defenders moving across his face. Of course, we don't have any of the combine or RAS score because he is unable to participate, and that's why I didn't start off this video with all his measurables, because unfortunately he's still rehabbing. He's going into this draft injured. So with the Packers needing a right guard and definitely have a need amongst the offensive linemen since they've lost a couple players, and well, right guard needed to be improved past John Runyon, Zak Zinter could end up being a steal depending on how far he drops and if we go snag him. A lot of people do feel like Zak Zinter is an NFL caliber starting guard, and with the amount of draft picks we have, this could end up being a steal for the Packers if we go get him, especially since, once again, offensive lineman is a need for us. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.